Hello, I've arrived. 3 days on schedule. That might be a record. Um, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Just to while I do that, I'm gonna look over the achievements and see what all I can discover. All the hidden chests, of course. Let's see. In Mirror Peak, make it to the Coal Mine Museum or make it from the Coal Mine Museum to Cauldron Lake in 30 minutes. Okay. So basically just kind of a speed run sort of thing. Hyper caffeinated, find all the coffee thermoses, Bright Falls aficionado, absorb every bit of local history and culture. I think that's for looking at all the signs in the game. Collector's Edition, find all the manuscript pages in the game, including the ones in Nightmare Mode. Gunless Wonder, make it to Cauldron Lake without firing a single shot in On the Road to Cauldron Lake. Interesting. An idyllic small town, make it through nightlife in Bright Falls in one go without dying or restarting even once. I can. Medical opinions, listen to Hartman's record. Are there multiple recordings? I listened to one of them in my original playthrough. But I didn't know there were more than one. Hmm, interesting. I'm just looking over the achievements for the game just to see what all I gotta look out for. Now, let's see. Um, so we did episode 2 last time. Mirror Peak. Okay, there's a achievement in Mirror Peak. Hold on. Let's see. What was it? Mirror Peak. Here we go. Meet the deadline. In Mirror Peak, make it from the Coal Mine Museum to Cauldron Lake in 30 minutes. Okay. I mean, I might as well, you know? No reason not to. It's just kind of fun to do. This should be my nightmare. Okay, yeah. I think I gotta do this last portion over again, and then we can actually get to episode 3.
Ow! Ow! I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
They get a little bit easier to deal with as you like fight them more often throughout the game. Honestly, in my opinion, they're a lot easier to beat than like the normal shadow people. first. I gotta open this.
Only good thing about this goddamn horrible situation is that I'm not allergic to birds. Achoo!
Okay. Let's see. That would be. I feel like that would be effects volume. Maybe if I just turn the audio down in my Streamlabs a little bit. I'll turn it down to like 0.6. And we'll see how that is.
Oh, crap.
Oh god. Ah! They're not making the noise anymore. That's better? Okay. Oh. The volume before was it was either 0.7 or 0.8. So I didn't turn it down that much, but oh my god.
Barry, you can open the door now.
Okay.
They're gone.
Alright, sounds good.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the Oh Dear
Diner.
Good girl.
Come here. Pretty please, can you tell me where I am? You, won't you say something?
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner?
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances.
Hold on real quick. Let me just check how many nightmare pages are. 3. Okay.
Mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
I thought he was still talking about Thomas. My bad.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Here we go.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Oh.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Jesus Christ.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road. Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Poor Rose. I think, if I remember correctly, there is, yeah, here we go. There are some manuscript pages that, like, show you, or not show, but tell you what exactly happened.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. Pretty girl, she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear. Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Yeah. Poor Rose. Rose.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Also, there is another manuscript page that I'm going to have play because it's kind of important context for what's about to happen.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Yay!
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had a, argument with Danny. You know, Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, you know, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, you know, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
That was the guy that was in the jail cell in the last episode. I think, at least. I'm pretty sure that was his name, Walt.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Spillane!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Take it easy on him.
Get after him. Don't let him get away. Move it, move it, move it. I'll have your shot if you let him get away.
Yeah, man. It gets crazy in episode 3, and it does not slow down. It slows down a little bit every now and then, but for the most part, it does not slow down.
There! We have the suspect in sight!
Okay, men. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
This way! Go! Fan out! Move it! Go down there! God damn it! Where did he go? Keep an eye out! God damn it! Where did he go? He slipped away! Keep an eye out!
Can you imagine if this game was made like today? That would be crazy. Can you imagine what it would look like?
He's gone! Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
Oh my god.
Come in, Agent Nightingale. This is Sheriff Breaker. Over.
Nightingale, over.
What on earth is going on? My deputies tell me you fired at Wake and he didn't have a gun. You almost hit a civilian instead. Over.
Sheriff, Wake's running
traffic, Sheriff. Make an appointment. Over.
You stay right where you are, Agent Nightingale. I'm on my way. Out.
Yikes. Sounds like Nightingale's gonna get a bit of an earful. I think that's progress. So let me see if there's anything done. No, there is not. Lovely.
Move out. Search the area. Stay sharp. This way. Over here. Hey, who's there? What is that? Oh no!
Jesus Christ.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Well, those guys are friggin' dead. My checkpoint.
Sheriff Breakers, this is Agent Nightingale. I've lost contact with most of the men you assigned to me. It's Wake's doing.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
Not wrong.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
Jesus Christ. Those guys are also definitely dead. Oh hey, that's the gas station from the first episode. It's fun.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, Mulligan, what are you doing? Come on!
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something.
Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both of them. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Poor Barry. Poor everyone. Just everyone involved.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
For real.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Alright. Guess I gotta find a light. Hey, I think I found one.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Yeah, even the objects are going through it in this game.
The old generator
Oh.
conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. Okay, I guess I gotta be quick then. Oh. Oops. There we go. That didn't happen in my normal playthrough. That's so weird. Okay, well, gate's open. For the love of... I get it. Go.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Where did this car come from?
Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report, over. Team 2, come in. I need a report, over. Come on, guys, talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
Oh.
You have the right to remain silent.
Ow.
call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Oh my god.
You're under arrest.
Well, the cops are the ones that were shooting. Wow. Okay. I just got destroyed. They really are in nightmare mode.
You're under arrest.
Here we go. Jesus Christ. No, this is the flashbang tutorial area. It's just letting you test them out. Oh. What? Oh, there are people behind me. Oh, there was yellow paint. So, I have a feeling it's gonna be something around here. Somewhere. Well, hold on. I have no idea what the dots mean. Oh my god, he is right behind me. Ooh. Is there another one? There is another one. Oh, here we go. I gotta go up here for the sequel. Nice. Alright. Progression time. I'm gonna save my flashbang, so I'm just gonna use some flares for the rest of this. Oh, never mind. Okay. Ow. Okay, yeah, that got the guy in the back too. Almost there. All right.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Pat, it's Lorna Miles.
Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well...
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
How can I be sure you will walk away?
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
See, if Nightingale just hadn't shot, they would have had Alan. But no.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Oh, for the love. How many are there? Just these two? Okay. My gun. I missed it. I missed it. Even if these guys do still take 4 bullets to kill. They only take 3 in normal mode. I like how the moon is just a white circle in the sky. No detail or anything on it, just white circle. And I mean, that's all it really needs to be. Especially since this game was made in 2010, but, you know. You know what's crazy? I think I already have this manuscript page. Yep. At least I got some flares out of that hike. Exactly, kitten. Exactly. Gamers don't look up anyway. It's not like anyone is gonna actually see it, you know? These goddamn birds. Exactly. Moonlit Pathfinders. I will say, even though they're easy to get rid of, birds are definitely the most annoying enemy in this game. Well, I don't know about spooky. Because, I mean, if it weren't for the moonlight, you'd be having to deal with shadow creatures all night long. But because there's moonlight, your breaks them. So if you think about it, the moon is your friend, for the most part. Yeah. And I mean, obviously you can make it darker, but for what it is, I think this level of brightness is good. I think it actually does get darker in Alan Wake 2, because that game is a lot more recent. So the graphics are a lot better in Alan Wake 2, and with that comes better darkness, so...
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Oh boy. There we go. Oh, there's a page up there. I think I already have that one, but we'll see. We will certainly see. Yep, okay. That's fine.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that was. It was probably, there was probably supposed to be another roar like from earlier, but because Alan was talking, it got cut off. I don't know. It's fine. Ow. Jesus Christ. I take it back. Birds aren't the most annoying enemy in this game. It's those guys with the goddamn sickles. Those guys suck.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Or I don't know if they all have sickles, but the fast ones that hit you twice. Those are the most annoying ones.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking
Oh,
over
never mind.
everything.
Okay.
Some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Oops. Oopsie daisy. That's my bad.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path. What the hell?
Okay. I think I actually died at this part on my normal playthrough, so that's progress. Jesus Christ. Ooh, hello. Nightmare page. There we go. Wake and Night Springs.
Even after all this time, hearing the Night Springs theme caused a surge of conflicting emotions in me. It'd been my first real writing gig. Barry had known a guy who knew a guy, and suddenly I'd been a semi-regular writer on the show. I'd always been ashamed of the job. Felt it was trash. I'd wanted to be an artist, a novelist. I'd been naive back then. It had taken a long time to learn to be proud of the work.
Alright. Cool. I have a feeling this isn't one of the two. It is not. Okay.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Sure. Ooh, heavy-duty flashlight. That's what I'm talking about. It just has more battery life, but that can be real helpful. Oh. Oh, that's lovely.
Did you call 911?
Oh. See? Those guys are the most annoying ones. 'Cause they sneak up on you. You don't even know they're there until they're stabbing you. Ooh, TV. Night Springs? Yeah.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Good I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory.
No!
Shh, darling, be calm.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Anyway, back to fighting Eldritch Abominations. Ow! Just broke my freaking ankle on that board. Emergency kits. Well, if it would let me open it. There we go. Oh, I remember this part. Yippee! Ooh! Oh. There we go. Bulldozer down. Okay. Something that I've noticed is the boss fights in this game have somehow been easier on Nightmare, but the normal enemies have been destroying. I don't know what's up with that. You know what? You're so right. You're so right. Okay. Right, yeah. I can actually get prepared for boss fights. It's kind of hard to remember the random enemies that just pop out of trees.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
They really like showing off the mountainscape in these overhead shots. It's like the 4th time they've done it.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Okay, Alan.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity. Even during daytime, I was being stalked. The bridge must have collapsed only moments after I'd crossed it.
Lovely. Alright. Remember, once I get to the coal mine, I have to get from there to Cauldron Lake in 30 minutes or less. Yeah. But at the same time, I have to keep looking for those 2 last manuscript pages. Here's what I'll do. Right now, while we are here, I will just look for the pages. And then after I finish episode 3, I'll come back, we'll get the achievement, and then that'll be the end of stream. How does that sound? Sweet. Alright. Let's get to it then.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered...
They arrested Pat? What in God's name? Okay.
A big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
That's the best character, and I will not be taking criticism on that. Pat Main is the best character in this game.
welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? Hey, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Poor Pat. Again, just poor everyone in this game, to be completely honest, because, like, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's not the stairs. Alright. Let me know if it's too quiet, by the way, because I know I turned it down earlier, and I didn't check to see if it was, like, too quiet. Has it been sounding fine? You can hear it? Okay. Well, as long as you can hear it, Will. Oh. Stuck on the stair there. Oh, that might die. Oh my god. Look, half my health bar. I think I might have.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Not gonna lie, my driving skills still better than Luis's. Who said that? What? Anyway, while there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls coal mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes, among other things, worked the mines. Interesting. Oh, there's a coffee thermos over here. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now, many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Cool. I love when games like flesh out like the history of the fictional towns that they're set in. It's so cool.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
You want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Alright. Let's just see if we can get there in 30 minutes or less.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
I'm not going to try very hard because, again, I'm still looking for those 2 missing pages, but we'll see.
Mic off.
What the hell? The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Mic on.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, sorry. That was a close one. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Jesus Christ. Still better than Louise. Who said that? Oh my god, that was close. Okay. We're good. We're less than good. We're less than good. We're less than good. We're a little bit less than good.
Don't forget your lunchbox.
We're good. We're good. It's only been like, what, 4 minutes? It's a lot of time. By the way, the achievement says from the mine to Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake is at the end of the chapter. So we got to complete the episode in 30 minutes for this achievement.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Run by them. Just run by them.
Mic off. Mic on.
1 second, be right back.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay, sorry. My dog was being difficult. Whew. Let's get back to it. Yeah, he's a big old Boston Terrier that runs to me whenever anyone tries to make him do something, so... Not scared. He just, the other people in my house are going somewhere, and they were gonna put him in his cage while they were gone, and he doesn't like being in his cage, so.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Alan's talking a big game for someone who dresses like he's homeless.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
May cause what? Ooh, page. Is this? Yes, it is! There we go. Wake reads a page. Yes, he does.
I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it. In it, I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it. In it, I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it. In it, I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it. In it, I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it. In it, I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it.
That's great, Alan. That's great. That's great, man. Very, very helpful, my friend. Only one left. I feel like it's probably been more than 30 minutes.
The place was
but...
dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Great Peak Gorge. Originally founded in 1928, the Great Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements of the Bright Falls Mining Company built for its workers. The nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners faced on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years were buried there. Grim reminder to be careful for those who remained. Great Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when the Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors in 1970. Great. Oh, and there's the other one. Doc examines Barry and Rose.
Doc sat down heavily. He examined Barry and Rose. Barry was already recovering. Rose was another story. She was conscious, but she was barely present, almost delirious, disturbed, touched in the head, they used to say. It wasn't the first time Doc had seen someone in such a state, but it had been over 30 years. Doc poured himself a stiff drink. He hadn't forgotten a thing.
Oh. So that doctor that was treating us at the start of the last episode knows about... Maybe he knows about the shadow people? He at least knows about people being able to get possessed like that. But, oh my god. Oh, come on. My bones. That's a tractor. Yeah, that's a tractor. That definitely hurts me. So I think there goes my 30 minutes. Ow. How did that miss me? Okay. So now because I have those pages, I can just hightail it to Cauldron Lake.
I needed a key for the door.
Alan, now is not the time to be locked out of doors. We are speed running here. Oh.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake. using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Lovely. Ooh, hunting rifle, my favorite. Come on, Alan, come on. I feel like I probably have already taken more than 30 minutes to get here, but you know what? I can dream that I got here on my first try.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up. Birds.
There's no goddamn way. Oh. That's my bad.
Birds.
These sure are some bouncy pieces of wood.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain. Alice?
Alice!
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
I knew that wasn't the just we've already gone over the 30 minutes that I have for this achievement, so I just figured I might as well. That's just great.
All accidents could
Whoa.
be prevented.
Okay. I actually forget. I think it's just this way. Yeah, okay.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Oh wait, no. I gotta do this first, and then I go up the ladder. Oh. Well. If we didn't go over 30 before, we're definitely going over 30 now. So yeah, I'll definitely have to replay this portion of the chapter before we stream to get that achievement. Cool. Not the slightest fall in this game takes up 1/4 of your health bar. But then that one doesn't. These godforsaken birds.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Sure is slow. Almost like I'm about to have to fend off some enemies. Well, oh my god. Okay. Oh my god.
Shit.
That actually startled me. I completely forgot that that happened. Jesus Christ. Cauldron Lake. The 8th deepest lake in the world, Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970, and even then, the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folk tales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. It also just so happens to be housing a eldritch monster. You know, like every good lake. Oh wait, did I pass it? Oh yeah, I did. Alan, I know for a fact you do not have all that strength in your tiny little stick legs. There is no way. Whoa, I forgot about this part. Okay. Almost there. Final push. It's right down here, I think. Yeah.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Interesting.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait! That you? Wait!
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! I'm sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me.
Well. So they never had Alice. That's fun. Oh. That is a crazy drop. Oh look, it's the boat. All right. Well, that's episode 3. Now it's time to do half of the chapter all over again.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw. Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy
Speedrun hasn't started yet. We still got to get to the mine before we got a speedrun. I just would like to get there quickly, so we don't have to waste time doing stuff we've already seen. Keep your energy though. Keep your energy. Exactly. I just stole this random person's car. I was a little bit there. I hit 2 trees on the way over here. It is a miracle that Luis is not in here to hear us talking about his Fortnite driving skills. It is a little unfortunate. Oh my god. See, that's like Louise.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Okay. Get ready for speedrun. Get ready for speedrun. Let's go. Just wasted a bullet. Let's go.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
You want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
Let's go!
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
We're not stopping for supplies. We're not stopping for enemies. We're not stopping unless we are forced to stop.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
You know, like right here in 2 seconds. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Ow. Yes, it's time. It's time. We're speedrunning now. Ooh, I almost just died. That's okay. That's okay.
What the hell? The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Slow and steady in a speed run. Yeah, right. We're already down 5 minutes? Jesus Christ. Yeah, we would have never made the 30 minutes on the first run.
Forget your lunchbox.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go. We don't need supplies. I don't know the meaning of the word supplies. Exactly. If only Alan didn't have the goddamn lungs of a smoker of 70 years.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were Standard Power Company equipment.
I will take some flashbangs though. Those are very. Oh, disoriented, disoriented. Where am I going? Oh, okay, this way. Come on, Alan, for the love of God. You can't get winded from running for 3 seconds, man.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
We just run here. We just run here. We just run. Ooh, that hurts. Okay. Blind him for a second. We turn on the light. Go. Go, go, go. I'm gonna have 50 people behind me by the end of this episode.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Get away! Your timer says 5 minutes. We were probably already 30 minutes in by the time we got here in the first run.
Dead. A ghost
We're making
town.
great
Had been
time.
for decades, maybe a century.
Whew. A flashbang or two would be great, but you know what? We don't need flashbang grenades where we're going. We just need our legs. Some better lungs would be great, but you know what? Wait for them to go again. Go, go, go! Ow. A little bit bad. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Shut up, Alan.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books. and papers.
Just ran right past the train engine. That was genuinely a little bit hilarious. Don't check
The
your
kidnapper
phone.
had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Yeah, we were already 30 minutes in when we got that. We are making great time.
Birds.
Into the mine, into the mine. All right now, Alice. 9 minutes? We have so much time to spare. You know what? I'm gonna grab some flares. You did start late. That's right. That's right.
All accidents could be prevented.
Yet again, I'm gonna have 50 people by the end of this. Never mind, they're gone. Okay. I'm running as fast as I can.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Exactly, exactly. He doesn't know we're speed running. We are making some great time though. Now we gotta go through the slow freaking tram.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
This is gonna take like a minute and a half off our timer. Okay, okay. That's the birds taken care of. Hurry up and fall! Go away. I completely forgot about that again. That scared the crap out of me. I was kind of hoping for a flare or something in there, but it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna have to run past some people here, so I'm gonna... And go! We're at the Cauldron Lake sign. We're almost there. Oh, the bridge. I have to walk across the bridge. There's a coffee thermos there. Hidden, what's your timer saying? 15? Alright, I'm grabbing that thermos. Can you not? Okay, those guys are gone. Those guys are gone. Oh, that's right. I have to fight people in here. Or maybe I can just run past them in here. Let's see. I really don't want to play this risky, because if I play this risky and we... Running has worked so far, so I feel like if I just run past them, I should be good. Holy Christ, hello. Running works. Running works.
I could see Cauldron Lake.
Woo!
I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been.
That's what I'm talking about. How much time do we have left? Feels like a lot.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Your timer stopped at 17:25,
Hey, I'm
and then
here!
you also
I'm coming!
said that you started it 5 minutes late. I think, right? So I mean, we still had a few minutes. We had a couple good minutes.
We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make.
All right. I did not expect to do that on my first try. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly, I just had to run past everything. As is common with most speedruns. Alright. Well, that is episode 3. Jesus Christ. What percent of 2.9% of people who have this game have that achievement. 2.9. That felt good. Doesn't look like anyone else is streaming right now. So most people, most of the time, it's probably people aren't going to be streaming while I am streaming. Because I start relatively early for most streamers. Yeah. So whenever I'm streaming, it's most likely we're not going to be able to raid into anybody and it's just going to end. But that's fine. So today's Thursday, right? I think so. Yeah. So I might no, it's fine. I might stream on Saturday. We might do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. But if I don't stream on Saturday, then we're probably just going to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. But either way, that is all for this stream. And yeah. Bye.